Eala earns final 8 spot. Eala continues to turn heads at the ASB Classic, securing her spot in the quarterfinals with a commanding 6-0, 6-2 victory over Croatia's Petra Marcinko on Thursday, January 8, 2026. According to ASB Classic News, the clinical performance in Auckland further cements Eala's status as one of the standout performers of this year's tournament. Eala dominated from the first serve, blitzing through the opening set without conceding a single game. While the second set provided a sterner test, the turning point came early when Eala faced a 0-40 deficit on her own serve. Eala earns final 8 spot, a story of grit, growth and global dreams. On a sunny afternoon at the ASB Classic in Auckland, New Zealand, tennis fans were treated to a dazzling display of athleticism, poise, and sheer willpower. Alexandra Eala, the 20-year-old Filipino sensation, stepped onto the court with the poise of a seasoned champion, and by the time her match was done, she had earned a place in the final 8 of the tournament with a commanding 6-0, 6-2 victory over Croatia's Petra Marcinko. Sunstar Publishing Incorporated +1. But this story is far more than just a match result. It is an unfolding narrative of persistence, national pride, global ambition, and the emergence of a new tennis star on the world stage. A day in Auckland, dominance on display. From the first serve, Eala was in control. Her forehands sliced clean lines. Her serves drove deep into the corners. In a match that lasted just over an hour, she never ceded momentum, never let nerves creep in, instead dominating every rally and dictating play with a quiet confidence that belied her youth. Sunstar Publishing Inc. For tennis lovers watching, it wasn't simply a win, it was a statement. Eala is not just here to compete, she's here to thrive. In a sport where margins are thin and pressure is relentless, Eala's performance was effortless and intense at the same time, a paradox that only elite athletes seem capable of embodying. A journey written in milestones. To many outside the tennis world, Eala might still be a name on a draw sheet. But in the Philippines and among tennis aficionados worldwide, she has become a symbol of rising potential. Her journey through the professional tour has already been filled with highlights. In 2025, Eala became the first Filipina to reach a WTA Tour final, doing so at the Eastbourne Open, a breakthrough moment for both her career and Philippine tennis history. Women's Tennis Association. Later that year, she captured her first WTA 125 title at the Guadalajara 125 Open in Mexico, showcasing her resilience as she came from behind to win in 3 sets. GMA Network. She also made headlines with an incredible run at the Miami Open, defeating top 10 players and becoming the first Filipina to reach the semifinals of a WTA 1000 event. NDTV Sports. And beyond the tour, Eala added a gold medal in women's singles at the 33rd Southeast Asian Games, bringing pride and inspiration to her home country. VN Express International. Each of these accomplishments, impressive on their own, form a narrative arc of continuous growth, from a promising junior talent to a contender consistently challenging higher-ranked players across the world. What the quarterfinals spot means. Reaching the final 8 at the ASB Classic is more than just another entry into the next round of competition. For Eala, it represents another step toward validating her place among the sport's elite, especially on the WTA Tour's heartland of high-stakes competition. Quarterfinal appearances, especially in WTA 250 events like the ASB Classic, are key for gathering experience, confidence, and valuable ranking points. They signal that a player is ready for the next level, consistently facing top opponents and handling pressure with resilience. For a sportsperson like Eala, whose career has been on an upward trajectory for years, this achievement acts as both reward and springboard. Style, skill, and the making of a champion. Watching Eala play is watching movement artistry meet competitive fire. What sets her apart? 1. Strategic ground strokes. Eala's baseline game, a mix of depth and precision, allows her to control rallies and open up angles. Her ability to anticipate her opponent's shots, combined with her court positioning, makes her rallies difficult to counter. 2. Mental strength under pressure. Whether it was rallying in Guadalajara or dominating in Auckland, Eala has shown composure in the face of challenge, a hallmark of champions. 3. A global training foundation. Training at the Rafa Nadal Academy in Mallorca since her early teens, Eala has absorbed rigorous technical and tactical training, a foundation that has sharpened her instincts and elevated her competitive mindset. This blend, raw talent sculpted by elite coaching and real-world match experience, has helped turn her into one of the more exciting young players on the circuit. More than an athlete, a cultural icon. In the Philippines, Eala is already more than a tennis player. She's a cultural milestone. Tennis has traditionally not been the Philippines' most prominent sport. Basketball, boxing, and football usually capture headlines. Yet here comes a young woman rewriting that narrative, putting her nation on the global tennis map, match by match. Her achievements have sparked celebrations from fans and leaders alike, reflecting a pride that transcends sport. To many young Filipinos, especially aspiring athletes, Eala is a living testament to the idea that with talent, discipline, and determination, even global sports can be conquered. Looking ahead, dreams bigger than titles. So what's next for Eala? The quarterfinal berth at the ASB Classic positions her well as the tennis season unfolds, with bigger tournaments, tougher draws, and more opportunities for history-making moments. Beyond the immediate horizon, her aims likely stretch toward even greater ambitions. Grand Slam breakthroughs, stringing wins on the sport's grandest stages. Top 50 or higher rankings, climbing steadily into the world elite. Inspiring a generation, seeing young athletes from the Philippines pick up rackets because she ignited their imagination. With each match, each set, and each point, Eala is chiseling a legacy that goes beyond scorelines. Concluding reflection, the heart of a champion. Eala earns final 8 spot. Might sound like a sports headline, but in the context of her journey, it is so much more, a moment that reflects growth, courage, potential, and the early chapters of what could be a truly remarkable career. In the realm of sports, there are moments that matter not just for their score, but for what they inspire. Eala's work on the court, her grit, her grace under pressure, her relentless pursuit of excellence, has already inspired many. And this quarterfinal berth is another spark, a reminder that talent meets opportunity, history is made one match at a time, and dreams, when pursued with discipline, move steadily toward reality. The final 8 in Auckland is not an endpoint, it's a celebration of what's been built and a declaration of what's to come.